number 1 of standard 8, which is rational number. Now rational number which can be written in the form P upon Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equals to 0 is called a rational number. P upon Q means where P is numerator and Q is denominator. That means P by Q form is fraction form. For example, minus 2 upon 3, minus 2 upon 3 and 6 upon 7 is an example of rational number. That means a rational number can be a negative integers as well as positive integers. Now let's come to the properties of rational number. Now first properties of rational number is closure property. Under closure property come addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. In addition, subtraction and multiplication, we add, multiply or subtract a rational number with other rational number, we get rational number. Same as well as in division. If we divide a rational number with other rational number, we get a rational number. Only the reason is that if C and D is not equals to 0. Now our next property is commutative properties. Here the changing the order of number will not change the result. Now look at the addition property of commutative. A upon B plus C upon D equals to C upon D plus A upon B. Here the order are changed but result will not change. For example, 2 plus 3 equals to 3 plus 2. Here the order are changed but result are same. Now in multiplication, if we multiply a rational number with other rational number and changing the order, we already get a result. We get already a result where the result is not changed. But in subtractions and division, it is not applicable. Now come to the next property of associative property. In associative properties, changing the group of number will not change the result. Now look at here, in addition, A upon B plus C upon D plus E upon F, where is equal to A upon B plus C upon D plus E upon F, where grouping are changed but result are not changed. Same as well as in subtraction, but it is not applicable in multiplication and division. Now come to the last properties is distributive properties. In distributive properties, under addition, A upon B is multiplied with C upon D plus E upon F. Which one is equal to A upon B into C upon D plus A upon B into E upon F. For example, if we multiply 2 with 3 plus 4, we get 2 into 3 and 2 into 4. We are grouping this number, same as well as in subtraction, but it is not applicable in multiplication and division. Now the next very important topic is additive inverse. In additive inverse, a rational number change its sign. A rational number P upon Q is change its sign minus P upon Q, or minus A upon B equals to A upon B. Now the main criteria is a rational number and its additive inverse sum is always 0. Now our next very important topic is also multiplicative inverse. In multiplicative inverse, a rational number always reciprocal. That means A rational number and its multiplicative inverse is always 1. Now, next students, today we will discuss about exercise 1.1 of rational number chapter number 1. Now question number 1 in your textbook, using appropriate properties, find. Question number 1, I minus 2 upon 3 into 3 upon 5 plus 5 upon 2 minus 3 upon 5 into 1 upon 6. Under commutative property, we first arrange this number. Minus 2 upon 3 is multiplied with 3 upon 5, minus again minus 3 upon 5 is multiplied with 1 upon 6 plus 5 upon 2. Now under distributive property, we take a common minus 3 upon 5, which is multiplied with 2 upon 3 plus 1 upon 6 plus 5 upon 2. Now solving the bracket, we will get 5 upon 6. Solving this, we will get minus 1 upon 2 plus 5 upon 2. Now solving this one, we will get the result 2. In second number, 2 upon 5 into minus 3 upon 7 minus 1 upon 6 into 3 upon 2 plus 1 upon 14 into 2 upon 5. Same as well, under commutative property, we first arrange this number. Now in second, under distributive property, we take a common 2 upon 5 and in bracket minus 3 upon 7 plus 1 upon 14 minus 1 upon 6 into 3 upon 2. Now solving here, we get 1 upon 4. Solving this bracket, we get minus 5 upon 14 and solving here, we get minus 1 upon 7 minus 1 upon 4 and the result will be minus 11 upon 28. In question number 2, write the additive inverse of each of the following. In number 1, rational number 2 upon 8, which is written in negative. That means a rational number change its signs in additive inverse, minus 2 upon 8. Second number minus 5 upon 9, 5 upon 9 and minus 6 upon minus 5, where minus 6 upon minus 5 minus minus cancel, that it comes in positive sign, we will change into negative sign. Now question number 3, verify that minus of minus x equals to x for where x value is 11 upon 15. First we will take the left hand side of minus x. Putting the value of x 11 upon 15, we will get 11 upon 15, which is equals to x, which is equals to right hand side. Therefore, left hand side is equals to right hand side. Now in question number 2, x equals to minus 13 upon 17. Left hand side, minus of minus x, putting the value of x minus 13 upon 17. We will get minus 13 upon 17, which will equal to x, which is equals to right hand side. Therefore, left hand side also equals to right hand side. Now in question number 4, find the multiplicative inverse of the following. Multiplicative inverse of any rational number is always written in negative. Oh, wrong. Sorry, I mean to say that a rational number always written in its reciprocal form. Minus 13 is written equals to minus 1 upon 13. In second number, minus 13 upon 19 is written in its reciprocal form, minus 19 upon 13, 1 upon 5, 5. In question number 4, minus 5 upon 8 into minus 3 upon 7. First we multiply 5 multiply with 3, we will get positive 15. 8 into 7, 56, and its reciprocal is 56 upon 15. In question number 5, name the property under multiplication. In number 1, minus 4 upon 5 is multiplied with 1, which is equals to 1 into minus 4 upon 5, which is equals to minus 4 upon 5. In a rational number, any number multiplied with 1 comes under the multiplicative identity, where 1 is the multiplicative identity itself. In question number 2, minus 13 upon 17 into minus 2 upon 7 equals to minus 2 upon 7 into minus 13 upon 17, where this one is A is multiplied with B and B is multiplied with A, which comes under the commutative identity. Now question number 3, minus 19 upon 29, which is multiplied with its reciprocal, always get 1. That's why it is called multiplicative inverse. Question number 6, multiply 6 upon 13 by the reciprocal of minus 7 upon 16. Now here 6 upon 13 is multiplied with the reciprocal of minus 7 upon 16. Reciprocal of minus 7 upon 16 is minus 16 upon 7, and the result is minus 96 upon 91. Now in question number 7, tell what property allows you to compute 1 upon 3 into 6 into 4 upon 3 as 1 upon 3 into 6 into 4 upon 3. This comes under the associative property, because grouping are changed but result will not change. In question number 8, is 8 upon 9 is the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 whole 1 upon 8, why or why not? Now 8 upon 9 is multiplicative inverse is minus 1 whole 1 upon 8. 8 upon 9 is multiplied with minus 9 upon 8, and the result is minus 1. But it is not equals to 1. Under multiplicative inverse, if a rational number multiply with its reciprocal and it will always 1. So here it is not equals to 1, so it is not a multiplicative inverse. In question number 9, is 0.3 the multiplicative inverse of 3 whole 1 upon 3, why or why not? 0.3 multiply with 3 whole 1 upon 3, where we remove the decimal 3 upon 10 into 10 upon 3, and result will be 1, which is equals to 1 under multiplicative inverse. So it is a multiplicative inverse. Hope you understand. See you in the next lecture.